Hi there. My name is Patrick Garner with Patrick Garner's Histories Alive. For over 15 years, I've worked with TheaterWorks USA as one of their managed artists. These guys are great. They send me all over the place. I go to Florida, Washington State, California to Maine, anywhere and everywhere to do my one-man historical shows. Shows about Thomas Edison, Lewis and Clark, Houdini. Houdini was my boyhood idol. We do these shows everywhere. We do them in classrooms. We do them in schools. We do them in theaters. We do them in bigger theaters. We do them in really, 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 really big theaters. And I told you these were one-man shows, but I don't do all the work. Oh, no. Everybody's involved. These shows are incredibly interactive, and everybody has a great time. They're not only learning history, they're learning from history. Yes, about the men and women who became legends, about their accomplishments, but also about their philosophies and the life lessons your kids can take away from each story. We were clicking along pretty good there until about early March when something threw us on our ear. Sure it did to you too. The pandemic. Ugh, it's terrible. It's awful. And your children suffered. You had to close the schools. Your kids loved school. We suffered because no school shows. We had to cancel the last part of our schedule. Eh, I suffered because my hair hasn't been this long since I was in high school. And I started my summer beard 3 months too early. That's nothing. But we thought maybe we could use this time to plan for next year, plan ahead, which is a little hard because we don't know what next year is going to look like. Nobody does. Not me, not you, not the schools, nobody. But I think playing Thomas Edison for 20 years has made me a little bit inventive, maybe a little innovative. And we decided to figure some stuff out, maybe some contingency plans. As Thomas Edison says, everything comes to him who hustles while he waits. So we decided to hustle. We tried to come up with new ideas for next year. I think we came up with some dandies. I want to share some with you right now. We've come up with a few new formats for the type of assemblies we can bring to your school. First and foremost is a traditional. This is what we've always done. This is fantastic. I come to your school, your auditorium, your cafeteria, your gymnasium. The kids come in, and we have a ball for an hour talking about history, what we learned from it. Everybody up on stage acting out parts. This is great. This is what we'd love to come back to, but we might not be able to. A teacher came up with another idea. She said, well, since we don't want to have all the kids in one room, maybe you can come around to each individual classroom and do a show for each individual class. That might work. We're going to explore that too. Now, here's something you might see a lot next year: virtual assemblies, virtual shows. This is when everything is streamed right into the classroom or the home if we're still distance learning. Okay? Now, this is great, but it's a little impersonal. The kids don't get to interact. So we came up with an idea to top that one. What if we do a virtual show and then we do virtual visits to each individual classroom or to homes? Right? We turn on the audio, the kids can back and forth. We have some communication, maybe show a project, maybe do some question and answer. And then we thought of a way to top that. What if we stream a show to each individual classroom and then the character, myself as Thomas Edison, comes by and visits each individual classroom in person. They get a live performance. They can do question and answer. We do maybe a little project, something we left out of the show. Some cover them some more. We think this one's going to really be a hit. So there you have it. 5 new ideas. We're always trying to come up with something. Your schools need your kids need the arts, and we want to be a part of that. But in the meantime, why don't you give Erin Letty a call over at TheaterWorks USA? She's our tour manager. Her number's right there on the screen. Erin Letty, 212-647-1100. Her extension is 151. Or you can visit their website, twusa.org, or you can visit my website, History's Alive. That's history, no apostrophe, S, no space, alive, historyalive.com. Love to hear what you think about our ideas. So that's it. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great summer. Stay safe, stay well, stay home, and we'll see you on the other side of this thing.